People in Calgary were at City Hall today protesting nothing. The title of this video, it's about a 2-minute video from City News, which we will react to as it's going on. Calgarians protest everything, which basically means they're protesting nothing. Let's watch.
I think it's a pretty sad day, actually.
Enough is enough. That's the message to Danielle Smith and the UCP from the hundreds of Albertans who showed up outside of Calgary's City Hall Saturday afternoon.
We have been watching issue after issue after issue and feeling divided, and so somebody finally said we just need a general protest.
This protest is just one of many happening all across the province. Here, there's a diverse range of groups all protesting a laundry list of issues they have with the UCP. There's tenants advocacy groups, the union representing public employees, teachers, healthcare workers, seniors, parents, and everyone in between.
Everything's getting worse year over year, so it doesn't matter what your issue is, it's not getting better, it's getting worse.
But is this an effective strategy? Just protesting everything? What are the leaders, like Danielle Smith, the leader of the Conservative Party in Alberta? Danielle Smith, for those who don't know, is the Premier of Alberta. What is she and people in her government supposed to do if you just come there and say, we're protesting everything? It just looks like a virtue signal. What are they supposed to do? Okay, we'll just change everything about ourselves? That's not going to work.
Legislation restricting gender-affirming care for trans youth, criticizing the province for exploring an Alberta pension plan, and some saying there's just too many issues for one sign.
Too many issues for one sign. So this is just a therapy session for the people that came to this protest. Just, I couldn't think of anything, so I'm protesting everything. What does that even mean? And if you show up to this protest just saying we're protesting everything, yes, the Conservative Party is in charge of the provincial government right now in Alberta, but the federal government is Liberal. So there's a lot of overlap with these two governments. You can't just say we're protesting everything because we don't like the Conservatives, but the things that the Liberal Party, we think they're great over here in the federal level. Is that, I don't know if that's perhaps the position of lots of these people, but if you're this vague with your protests, it's very hard to understand what you're upset about and what you think is good, because probably or presumably these people, if they're just generally protesting against the Conservative government, they like the Liberal government, they like the NDP government, or whatever.
If anyone has concerns about government policy, they are free to reach out to any of our MLAs through their constituency offices. Recent polls show, however, that Albertans largely support our government's efforts.
What this member of the Conservative Party said here does map on to recent polling. Take a look at this poll released from CBC just 4 days ago, showing the Conservatives still have a not huge but decent lead over the NDP, which is kind of the opposition party in Alberta. So, I mean, if most people in the province are still supportive of the party in power, the Conservatives, and you want to have a protest and you actually want to try to affect some kind of change, you got to come up with something. You can't just go there and say this all sucks. That is never going to work. No, it's not clear at all what you're wanting. It looks to me like a therapy session. I don't mean any offense to the people who went there, but come up with something.
Who's representing Alberta? We've got 3 generations. They're not representing any of us, except themselves. All of these policies, all of these actions put together, I'm concerned about the future for this province.
With hundreds of protesters in Calgary and at numerous events around the province, those opposing the UCP are making sure their voices are heard. In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.
So what do you think? Is this going to be effective at all? Do you think the Conservative government is even going to take this into consideration? And if they were to look at this and really think about, okay, what do these people want? What should we change about our government? Where are they even going to start? Again, they're not just going to change their entire position on every single issue that they have. So with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.